Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews and a special Christmas event leading into the week into Christmas. Tonight I will be reviewing Love Actually, released in 2003. Love Actually stars Alan Rickman, Emma Thompson, Hugh Grant, Keira Knightley, Colin Firth, Lúcia Moniz, Liam Neeson, Thomas Sangster, Bill Nighy, Gregor Fisher, Martine McCutcheon, Andrew Lincoln, Laura Linney, Chris Marshall, Martin Freeman, and Joanna Page. Love Actually was written and directed by Richard Curtis. Now this film is an unusual one for me to review on the channel because it's a love story in a way. Christmas one, Christmas related love story at that, but it fits with me reviewing something for Christmas. This is, if you're just thinking that Love Actually by that title, that this is just a sappy romance film that, you don't want to have anything to do with, think again. This thing is a fun film with some great performances throughout it. I mean, you have Bill Nighy playing the character of Billy Mack, a past his prime former pop star from way back in the day. And he is trying to record a new, what he hopes to be a #1 hit Christmas song with a cover of the Truggs' Love Is All Around, in which he retitles the song, changing the word love to Christmas, making the song Christmas Is All Around. And the relationship between him and his manager, Joe, played by Gregor Fisher, it's one of the highlights. Every time Bill Nighy and Gregor Fisher are on screen in here, I mean, they steal the show. Especially Bill Nighy as Billy Mack. I mean, his character is so outspoken and he doesn't care what he says. And if you're thinking this is just a Christmas movie, that this is not for kids. This is not a kid's Christmas movie. Bill Nighy does not hold anything back in here as this character. And it's not just him. Alan Rickman plays a very understated performance in this, playing a character named Harry, who is married to Emma Thompson, and her character of Karen. And they seem to have a really good marriage going on. And then he has this employee that's working with him. She's very attractive, and she has a thing for him. And he gives in to his temptations a bit, buying a locket for her. And his wife finds out about it. And that story there is one of the more sad and tragic of this whole film. And you just feel for Emma Thompson, and Emma Thompson does a great job portraying that character in here. Her brother in the story is Hugh Grant, playing a character named David, who happens to be the Prime Minister. He has a relationship thing that's setting up throughout the story with a girl named Natalie, played by Martine McCutcheon. And everybody says she is chubby or fat or whatever. There are fat jokes going all around chubby, chunky, whatever, about her character. And I did not think Natalie looked that bad. I thought she was just an average looking girl. In fact, look at this scene. I mean, she says that her boyfriend said her hips were huge or something. Watch this.
I beg your pardon?
He said no one's going to fancy a girl with thighs the size of big tree trunks.
You know,
Yeah, when she's walking away, I didn't get the vibe that she was fat at all. She looks fine. I thought she looks like an average, good-looking girl, you know? Yeah, that was a little awkward watching the movie, but I mean, great performance by Hugh Grant, and great performance by Martine McCutcheon there as well. Keira Knightley has a character in this named Juliet. She is a woman who is married this character, but his best friend has an infatuation with her, actually, and wanted to be with her himself, but he just didn't tell her. And his character is played by Andrew Lincoln. His character is named Mark. And yeah, if you only know Andrew Lincoln from The Walking Dead or something, watch this film. You'll see him in a different light, playing this character named Mark. Colin Firth plays a character named Jamie, and he is really shattered early in the film when his brother has an affair with his girlfriend.
Hurry up, big boy! I'm naked and I want you at least twice before Jamie gets home.
And he just goes off to be by himself in this cottage area, and he ends up meeting Lúcia Moritz's character of Aurelia. And I could see how he could fall in love with this character. She's a very beautiful girl. And I could see her falling for him too, because he's not a dorky guy. He seems like a pretty cool guy, you know, and everything. So that relationship is very interesting. And then you have Liam Neeson playing totally against the action hero badasses that he's played in the past, playing a character named Daniel, who is a recent widower who is now having to raise the son of the woman he just married who died, and he doesn't even know this boy, and he's having to become a single father to this boy played by Thomas Sangster, and the kid's name's Sam. And the relationship between his character of Daniel and this character of Sam is you just immediately fall in love with both characters, because of how, even though he's never been a father, he ends up being a really great father figure to this kid Sam, and everything throughout the course of the film. And I just loved Liam Neeson in this portrayal, and Thomas Sangster was great playing Sam as well. Laura Linney plays a character named Sarah. She has this weird relationship thing where she's wanting to be with a guy that works at their office. She works with Alan Rickman's Harry, and everybody in the office knows that she has a thing for this guy that works in the office, but including the guy himself. And when she finally makes the move on him, it is unfortunate that she has a brother who is mentally ill, and he calls her occasionally, well, more than occasionally probably, and she can't it makes sense that there was a reason why she never made the advance toward being in a relationship with this guy. It's because she can't. She, this relationship that she has with her brother is just too much for her, and she cares more about her brother than trying to push forward with this relationship. And that's a heartbreaking story in this thing as well. Chris Marshall plays a character named Colin, and he is one of the more fun characters in this thing next to Bill Nighy's Billy Mack. And his character is wanting to go into the U.S. And he's bought a ticket to go to Michigan because he thinks that all the girls in the U.S. will just be all turned on by his British accent and British charm and everything. And it's funny when he actually goes, because they fully, Richard Curtis went fully all in with getting all these different actresses to play these American characters that are actually crazy about him and his accent and everything. You got January Jones, you have Alicia Cuthbert, you have Shannon Elizabeth, you have Denise Richards in here, and it's just so hilarious with his character. And of course, he was so confident going in, and whenever he's confronted with all these girls just throwing themselves at him, he is just, you just see how fish out of water he is, but it's like it just fell into his lap. And then you have the other couple that's in this that I really enjoyed watching was Martin Freeman's John and Joanna Page's Judy. And they're like stand-ins for a porn movie where they are coming in for special lighting shots and everything for the scenes in this porn video. So they have to be in very compromising positions with each other. And the whole time they're doing it, these two characters are talking to each other as if they're having normal conversations and everything. It's just, the number of people that they got in this movie to play these roles is crazy. You also have Rowan Atkinson plays in this, as well as Billy Bob Thornton, and Claudia Schiffer herself makes a brief appearance in there. But yeah, this movie, if you have not seen this film, you need to see it. It is hilarious, and sometimes it's heartbreaking. Sometimes it's just fun. Richard Curtis did a great job in this film. And so my final review of Love Actually from 2003, I am going to give this film a 10 out of 10. This is a perfect romantic comedy, Christmas movie, if you will, with an adult spin on it. It's not for kids, of course. But if you want an adult take on a Christmas kind of vibe film with some romance, with some fun, with some comedy, this film has got it all. So, if you have seen this film, what do you think? Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? Let me know in those comments down below. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell icon so you can be notified about future videos just like this one. And while you're by the subscribe button, click that join button and become a Dark Knight fan. Alright, so hope you've enjoyed this special Christmas event on Action Movie Night, and I hope you will join me tomorrow for another Versus Night. Hope to see you then. Thanks for watching.